We did cosec theta minus cot theta is equals to p1. Then find the value of cos theta.
Okay, 55th question. Okay. Yeah. So anyone has any doubts till now on what we have discussed? Trigonometric ratios, angle values, square identities. Any doubts? So no doubts, but when the questions come up, it gets stuck. This chapter is like that. Don't worry. Uh, I'm marking some questions from PYQs that I have already shared you on Google Drive. So some 30, 35 questions from there. And then we have 30, 25, 30 questions from here. So this 60, 65 questions, if you do maybe 2, 3 times, that are more than sufficient. And most of them you will pick up. You will pick up the pattern and you'll get into flow. Rest 10, 15 questions that are little scary and little bulky, that you can try whenever you have your test. You can try that 10, 15 questions. So okay. Mm, and with this, today also we'll do some more questions based on this. uh, Try the 45th one. We'll start with the easy question. 45th. So you have to solve the LHS first, then the RHS also. Just try. Convert everything to sine cos first on the LHS, and after you're done on the RHS also. Try. Hi Amok.
Hello, sir.
We started with 45th question. Just give it a try. Yes, Daksh. Then
Yes, sir.
let's wait for the others.
Uh, yes, sir.
Hi, Naveen. We started with the 45th question, and we are on verge of completing this. Anyone else done with this also? Zubair, how much is done? Vanya?
Sir, almost completed.
Okay, 1 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. Just try, I'll be back. Just continue. Okay, Amok, you're done. Okay. Yes, Daksh, tell us how to do this.
Yes, sir. By taking LHS,
Hmm.
cosec square, cosec A minus sine A and sec A minus cos A, we can convert cosec A as 1 by sine A, and sine A remains same, and in the second bracket we can write sec A as 1 by cos A, and the cosec A remains same. Taking the LCM on both the brackets, we get 1 minus sine square A by sine A, and in the second bracket we have 1 minus cos square A by cos A. We can write 1 minus sine square A as cos square A, and 1 minus 1 minus sine square A as cos square A, and 1 minus cos square A as sine square A, and divide by sine A and cos A. Open the bracket, we have cos square A into sine square A by sine A into cos A. Cut
Okay,
divided, and
this
we
is what
get.
we get. We remove that,
Yes, yes, sir.
and that's what we get on the RHS. Vanya,
So on the RHS, we have 1 upon tan A plus cot A. So we can convert this into sine and cos. So it would be 1 upon sine A upon cos A plus cos A upon sine A. So when we take LCM, we get sine square A plus cos square, 1 upon sine square A plus cos square A upon sine A into cos A. So when we take it to the numerator, then it becomes sine A into cos A. As the sine square A plus cos square A is identity, so it will become 1.
this becomes 1. So cos A divided multiplied by sin A divided by 1, which is the LHS. Is that okay? Now this is the central division. What is main division? So you need to, this was 1 by 1, and you can treat that A by B into D by C. Any doubts? Anyone? So you must know what the basic conversion of trigonometric ratios. You must know the square identities, and you must know LCM. Okay. Mm, did we do 57? 57. Probably no. Give it a try. We'll do 1 2 more questions from there, this, and then go to the PYQs, previous years. We'll do some questions. So what is the first step? Anyone? Don't solve it, just tell me what to do. First step, what do you want to try? One plus sine square, 3 sine cos theta. You want tan value. Can we divide whole throughout by cos square? We'll get 1 by cos square theta, sine square theta by cos square theta is equal to 3 sine theta cos theta by cos. So this is secant square theta, which we could convert to tan form. That would be a good thing. And this is tan square theta already. And this is 3 tan theta, because one cos gets cancelled, sine by cos is tan. This we can convert to 1 plus tan square theta plus tan square theta. So you get a quadratic equation. That's interesting. 1 plus 2 tan square theta, and if we take tan theta as x, so it is 2x square, and I'm taking this here, so 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Any doubts, anyone? If you solve this, you will get the tan theta value, which would be the final answer. Solve this quadratic form. Not very intuitive, but you have to learn. Majority of the questions would be new only, so don't think that we don't know. Of course you don't know the new questions. Naveen, what's the x value? Solving the quadratic equation. Naveen, what happened? Quadratic equation.
So I'm still doing.
It's not to be done for so long. Tell me what's the next step. How do you simplify this? Naveen, you tell me. We'll do it right now. First step after this. 2x square minus 3x.
So I'm splitting the middle terms.
What to do? What to write next? Zubair, you're done?
So 2x square minus 2x minus 1x equals 0.
Next.
So next is grouping the data. So x is 2 and x is common.
Huh? What to take common from the first two terms and last two terms?
X is common.
X, only x. Two x square minus 2x minus 1x plus 1 is equal to 0. What is common from the first two terms apart from x?
2 is common.
Am I kind of a self start button or what for you? You can also do these things. I have to poke you. And then what else?
1 is common, so we can take 1 out.
What should we take out? I mean, what should I write next?
1 into x minus 1.
1 into x square. X.
No, so x minus 1.
So what I should write? Tell me what next. Exactly what I should write. You're going in right direction.
So 1 into
So I'm writing 1 here, okay? 1 into
1 into x. One into x minus 1.
okay. Here it was plus, and how did you get minus here? Suddenly. Out of nowhere.
So x 1 into x plus 1.
So then you have x minus 1 here and x plus 1 here. It's not correct. It would be minus 1. Even without blinking your eye, you can just take this common out. If you are confident you have taken it right. Write x minus 1 here. Now what's left? How do we get x minus 1 here? When you take minus 1 common out. 2x minus 1 and x minus 1. What are the values? X would be, Naveen, two values. X is, how do you solve the next step?
So you have to find the value of x. You have to.
How do you find that? And that also I have to find. You don't have to find. Huh?
2x minus 1 or x minus 1
We
equals
got it. I mean, get the value of x. We already got it. Tell me the next step. I want the x values. How do we get x?
2x minus 1 equals 0 or x minus 1 equals 0.
Okay. What is the x value?
X is 1 by 2. C for the first one.
That's all. Nothing else. This is our final answer. Nothing more to
No, sir.
write. Okay.
X is also equal to 1.
So these things you can also do yourself, na? That's my point. I have to drag you, tell me this, tell me this, tell me this. What's the point? I would not be in your examination hall besides you. Naveen, do this. Naveen, next. So, try it now. If you get it wrong, I'm here. But in exam, you would confidently do things wrong, and you won't know. Okay. Zubair also got answer. You message something. Okay, the point is x is this. So this is what we want, right? X was tan theta. Tan theta is half and tan theta is 1. Okay. Okay. 54th we are done, right? Tan square common and then no. Yes, no. Okay. Some heads shaking. Okay. Fine. We'll do one last question. That is a 62 question. And I would help you with this. It's not very obvious to start. Just think for 1 minute and then I would help you out. And for those who are not submitting their homeworks, I'm shooting messages on your WhatsApp chat. So be ready for some brunt in the near future. It would help you. Oh, one thing I forgot. This is plus tan theta. Okay, I would help you with this. So we have this 1 plus secant theta and one plus Now you could try converting it to sine and cos for obvious reasons, because that's what you see on the right hand side also. Uh, but somehow it happens to be the case that will not do that for this one. We have something, some other recipe for this. So one is this from the secant square and that identity, right? So I'm writing this as secant square theta, and why I'm writing you might not recognize right now, but after two steps you would for sure recognize. Anyone has any doubts in this? Don't ask, because I'm not expecting any doubts in this. So now this is a plus b, a minus b, because it is a square minus b square, and this is a minus b, right? Secant theta minus. So I'm taking a minus b common from these two first, and this is one term, this is another term. So what I have outside is secant theta minus tan theta is taken common. Here I am left with secant theta a plus b. So secant theta plus tan theta plus 1. This is 1. I have taken that common. Now you have to write that in exam. Write it at secant plus tan and secant minus tan, and then take common out, but I just skipped one step. But you can ask if you have doubts in this step. Anyone? So this is what in the numerator, this thing and this thing are same, so they would get cancelled, and secant theta minus tan theta is what we are left with. And this is what the RHS is. Just divide the RHS. 1 by cos is secant, sine by cos is tan. Easy. First two steps were not that obvious, but rest should be okay. Noted? Okay. Now there is a similar question I have here also, if someone is noting. Everyone noted this? So we have another question similar to this, that is this, cosecant theta minus sine theta, and this one. No, not this, sorry. This one. Cos A minus sine A plus this one. 42 question, which is similar to the example solved in your NCRT, as well as the question that we just did. So it is similar to that. This one. Oh, no. It is little different. So the question 42 and example 15, they are related. Maybe you give it a try. Okay, we'll do this right now. I'm just bringing the other part from the. Just read it and try to see if you got this or not. Probably you should. If not, ask. Example 15. Again, little difficult type of question. Not very obvious again. You dividing that part is okay. But then suddenly you do this rationalization kind of step, you know, and it's not entirely rationalization also. It's numerator, it's rationalization of the numerator, which is not um, very obvious. But once we are done with that and multiply that, then things get into what we want. Any step is not clear, please ask. Sorted? Yes, no, no. What happened? Which step is not clear? See, anywhere you ask me, when I ask you, you got it or not, and you ask me no, you reply me you not got. There would be some part of the solution that you might have not got. So which step, or maybe the first step is not clear. It might be that also. So what exactly? Yes,
Sir,
Daksh.
after we convert tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 and tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. What after this? How we get
So this is first
tan
step,
theta plus sec
second,
theta minus
third,
1?
4, 5, 6. Which step?
So fourth step.
Fourth step. So it is a plus b minus 1, and this is a minus b. So if you multiply this individually with this and with this, so you will get a square minus b square minus a minus b. Is that correct? Daksh, is that okay? No. Daksh, yes, no.
No, sir.
No.
So I don't know. I'm not able to understand.
So if I have 5 plus 6 minus 1, 5 minus 6. So can I do this? This is a plus b, a minus b. Can I write this as 5 square minus, okay, let me multiply and show. 5 plus 6 into 5 minus 6, and then minus 1 into 5 minus 6. Is that okay? And this is basically 5 square minus 6 square minus 5 minus 6. Daksh,
Yes, sir.
understood?
Yes, sir.
That's how you got this. Tan square minus secant square theta, which is minus 1. And then this would get cancelled with this one, with a negative sign taken common out in the numerator. Minus 1 plus 1 plus tan theta minus secant theta, because we are taking minus 1 common out. And then this would get cancelled with this one. Yes, Daksh? Naveen, Amog, Vanya?
Sir, yes.
Who is saying? Naveen, yeah. And out?
No, sir.
Okay. Vanya, is that okay? Okay. So in that case, Zubair, is that okay? I can't see your. Is that okay? Now, this is a similar question to another question that is this fifth question of the NCRT, which is 42nd question in the worksheet here. So you try this. This is similar to that. Little different. You have to see where you have to do that, in the numerator or denominator, and then deal with that accordingly. Probably that you have to do in the denominator this time. That's the rationalization part you did in the second step. That you might need to do that in the denominator. So you try this, and from my side, we are done with. Oh, we didn't try this question. Okay. Okay, we'll do this quick question. It's not a quick question though. This is one of the biggest question. So last question for today and the chapter. I would do that for you. Okay. So starting also, the teacher helps, and the last also. So that would be good. Balance. But you should work more in the middle. You are not working that much. It's a little tricky chapter. Need some more time for that. Anyways, so tan is converting everything. So that is, our go-to first step whenever we are doing any question. And this is plus. Immediately stop me. Oh, sorry, this is cos. Wherever you are not clear, this is sine theta by cos. Taking LCM in the denominator and taking cos down. So we'll have sine. Okay, I will continue with this. Sine theta minus cos theta. I took the LCM in the denominator, and this is plus cos theta divided by sine theta. This is the central division, main division, cos theta minus sine theta. Now cos theta would get to the denominator, and this sine theta would go at the top, because it is s by c and s by s, right? I just written that in short form. So s, this denominator goes to the top, so it becomes sine square. Anyone has any doubts, please stop me immediately. Asking doubts is not criminal in India yet. I become a politician, I would surely make that, but till that time you can ask, because I would be fed up by then, people asking me so many doubts. I would surely ban it. Like government got fed up of this PUBG player, so they banned it. So that's whoever gets sick of things, so he would ban it. Sine theta cos theta minus sine theta. No magic till this step. Everything is very obvious. Just you need to be careful with the division by division and LCM. That's the only thing I have done. Shouldn't be any issues. Now, this is the tricky part of this. If I have cos theta minus sine theta, so here it is like a minus b, and here it is b minus a, right? So if I want to get into a minus b form, can I write this as minus a minus b for this? Minus a minus b instead of b minus a. Some doubtful faces. What happened suddenly? It is cos theta minus sine theta. I am taking a minus sign out. So can I write this as minus sine theta minus cos theta? This would remain as it is. This sine theta is in product. No changes. Okay. Why I did this? You would come to know in a bit. I am changing, because this is product in the denominator. This negative sign, I am taking it to the numerator and making this positive as negative. I can do that because everything is in product, right? Cos square and sine into negative this cos. So this everything is in division and multiplication. I can take this negative sign here with this minus cos square. Daksh, is that okay? Huh, Daksh?
Yes, so we take uh, minus common.
So I am left with,
Common.
now we'll take the LCM. So sine cube theta. Why? Because there's extra sign here. Minus cos cube theta. Now it would get little scary. Let's see if how things move forward. And cos theta, sin theta are LCM. Cos theta, sin theta, as well as this sin theta minus cos theta was in this also and this also. So it is going to be one time. These are the most difficult steps. Please ask. Yes, no? Naveen, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Kind of. So now we would use the a cube minus b cube identity. And for those who don't know, so if you don't know, you don't know, that kind of situation. So a cube minus b cube is a minus b, a square plus b square plus ab, and for plus it would have been a cube plus b cube, it would have been positive here and a negative sign with ab. So just note it down. Now this is sine theta a minus b, sine theta minus cos theta, sine square theta a square plus b square. You can continue noting also because I need to wind up. 2 sine theta cos theta. Divide cos theta sine theta minus cos theta. So now you would be relieved. This is done. This is 1 sine theta cos theta. This is gone. So what are we left with? 1 plus two sine theta cos theta. Oh, this was not 2. I'm sorry. This is AB, only AB. There is no 2. This is not square identity. It is cubic identity. You guys don't stop me also. Too modest. Divided by cos theta sine theta. This is what we want. 1 by cos theta sine theta is secant theta cosecant theta. Now 1 by cos is in product with 1 by sine. So secant product with cosecant, and this would cancel 1. Let me quickly brush this once again. You can take screenshot or you can note. First step, simplifying into sine into cos. Everyone pay attention. Second step is taking LCM, solving the numerator denominator. For the denominator, LCM for the denominator, and then solving. Now, third step is this negative, taking common negative, because we'll get sine theta minus cos theta, which would help in the further next steps when we take the LCM. When we take the LCM, this is what we get. Fourth step. And we use a cube minus b cube identity, simplified it, use the square identity, game over. Anyone has any doubt? Minus, a cube minus, LCM. Zubair, is that okay? Okay. All right. So we're done with this chapter for good, but it is not at all done from your end. You have to do this worksheet at least 2-3 times, and the previous year questions. I would mark them in the next class sometime, or I would share on WhatsApp. I will do something. So please practice those questions anywhere you're getting. You need time for this chapter. You need to give a lot of time for this. Prove that questions. Then only it's going to sink in. So please try this, and I would expect your homework also. So be a little generous with that, and we'll continue with the next topic in the next class. Okay, application of trigonometry. It's a easy topic. It is 1/3 difficult of this chapter, so it's going to be very easy in comparison to this. Okay, so we'll continue next time. Bye everyone. See you next time. Yeah, all right.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.